Hello, Mr. Niren here. So we're back in Lord of the Rings Total War version 3.02 for Rome Total War Alexander. So this is the old version. I had installed a submod that is more recent than this one, but I managed to fuck it up. A guy named Goodelf on Total War Center had made a great submod that added a lot of civilians and heroes and such with great models. One of the heroes, Arwen, Elrond's daughter, was in the custom battles but not in the campaign. She had a great model. I wanted that model in the campaign, so I tried to add her to the campaign. I am an experienced medieval Total War modder. I've also done a submod of 1942 for Rome, Dagovax mod, where I did personal changes and it worked fine. But the thing is that I remember in that mod when I first tried to alter it back in like 2020 or something, that no, it wasn't 2020, it was probably 2018 or 2019, that I ended up fucking things up because unlike Medieval 2, the scripts work differently there. In Medieval 2 you have the scripts file in the same folder as the strat file, where you add all the scripts and such, but in Rome Total War you have a background script file, which is in the data and show me folder, and that file, unlike in Medieval 2, works differently. So for example, in Medieval 2 I can start a campaign, then I can go back to the menu of the game, then I can start another campaign. In Rome Total War, when you have those background scripts running, you need to go back to the main menu, and then you need to exit the game, and then you need to restart the game, and after that you can start a new campaign. So you cannot go back to the main menu and then start a new campaign. You need to exit the game. And if you instead do what you could do in Medieval 2, in other words, if I were to exit this campaign and then start another campaign without exiting the game, then I will mess up the script, and for some reason when you do that mistake, then it doesn't matter if you revert all your changes or if you restart the game afterwards or anything. Point is that if you do that mistake, then the game is fucked up and will crash all the time, and there seems to be no way to fix it. Besides uninstalling or replacing the mod with an earlier backup or something. So I had a backup of the 3.02 version where I played the Mordor Campaign. So I was gonna cancel this campaign because it crashed too much after battles. But according to Dagovax Syrianus, who is currently porting Lord of the Rings Total War to the Total War Rome Remastered game, according to him, if I wait 5 to 10 seconds when I win a battle in real time, if I wait 5 to 10 seconds, then it shouldn't crash. I will try that now. So if it works, we'll continue the Mordor campaign, and if it doesn't work, we'll end it, and I will remod this version with the submod that Goodelf made, and I will try to add Arwen again without her strat model. She won't have a strat model, she will have a battle model and a portrait and a name. But the strat model will not be of Arwen, because that's what fucked it up. I failed to add the strat model. If it was Medieval 2, it would be no problem, and the files are named the same and such, but something is causing the strat model not to work. Maybe we have reached the limit on how many strat models we can have in this game. And I did a mistake of starting up the game and then returning to the main menu and then starting another campaign without exiting. So that's probably what fucked up the game. So, but even if I avoid that, I believe that when I tried to add the strat model, it crashed in the loading screen, so it didn't work to add the strat model either. Okay, we will start the battle. Allow this army to be controlled by the AI. that. I've played this battle before on my YouTube channel. It crashed after the battle. So we'll try again to play it now. We will, when we have won the battle, we will wait 5 to 10 seconds, probably we'll wait 10 seconds. Just to be certain if it works or not, to wait 10 seconds. That's what we're gonna find out. Let's start deployment. I recall this battle. Played the Sauron and then the army arrived very depleted from this side. Played it like half a year ago. Okay, so they will redo the battle. Will attack immediately. You won't use Sauron because Sauron is not invincible. He can actually die. He was killed when I used him, when I attacked with Sauron. They can kill him from ranged units like the Mumakils. They have like Harad bowmen on top of these Mumakils. So he can be killed by ranged units and siege engines. He is practically immortal against infantry and against cavalry. But not horse cavalry, of course. So any missile unit can kill Sauron. So the trolls can bring down the gates and the palisade walls. So they will probably do that. I'm playing on a Windows 7, so these trolls won't crash. This is Lord of the Rings Total War for Rome Total War Alexander, as I said, the original mod, an older version. It doesn't have the awesome civilians, but Mordor doesn't have civilians anyway. I believe the civilians were added for the dwarves, for all the humans, for all the elves, for the Harad, for the Easterlings and such, and they are great. Good Elf has added 2 variations of females, 3 variations of males, and then at least two or three soldiers, and the soldiers have weapons and shields in when they march. Trick to giving them weapons in the civilian view was to rig the weapon to the arm instead of the hand. If the weapon is rigged to the right hand, they will automatically disappear in the civilian view, because civilians aren't supposed to hold weapons. But if you want patrolling soldiers, for example spearmen, and you want them to hold both the shield and the spear, not just the shield, then the solution is to rig the spear to the arm instead of to the right hand. This troll is about to start smashing down the palisade here. In Rome Total War, the elephants can destroy gates and walls, which is nice. This is a battle troll, the original mod. You're attacking a Gondorian town or whatever. See the Gondorian banner here. It's held by Harad the Haradrim, our ally the Haradrim, but they betray us in this campaign, unfortunately. Rome Total War AI is very aggressive and very likely to betray its allies sooner or later, so we had to fight the Haradrim. The gate has been destroyed, but they are just standing here for some reason. We should move in Sauron and destroy bits of the palisade. Maybe that will trigger the AI into moving. Sometimes the AI can just stop its movements, and then when the player acts, they will start to move. They're waiting on the player, I think. So 4 Southrons, there were no way to limit them to 1. It looked like 1 in the beginning when he stood still, but in Rome Total War they are always more than one. A remnant unit of the Easterlings, so Mordor has access to Easterlings in the army, but not all of their units, only some of the elites, and I believe they have access to Mumakils too. So if we're gonna continue this campaign, we will have to defeat the good factions, but we will also have to defeat any evil faction that betrays us. We are still allied to Isengard and the Orc rebels, which is the goblins. I believe the Eastlings have broken their alliance with us because they took the side of the Harad. The Harad betrayed us, so we are currently at war with them. But we will probably have to kill everyone in this campaign because the AI can't be trusted. There is a way to prevent this from happening if you play the Hot Seat campaign and control Mordor, Harad and the Eastlings. Then we can of course prevent them from betraying us, because we play as all three, but that takes 3 times as long to play 3 factions, which I didn't want to do. So instead we're gonna kill anyone that betrays us too. Destroy the gate. Fast forward too, I want them to start moving. I don't want those Mumakils to attack Sauron. They are actually dangerous.
The spirit boys took it the hard way, and now the city is open wide.
I just heard that the Mumakils would come here. Out a horse there. So ally isn't doing anything for some reason. Lost. Okay. These Mumakils are done already. Maybe they are doing something from afar, like shooting a ballista or something. I don't know if they had any ballistas. We have a Nazgul here leading their army. Some remnant orcs, the orc champions. I love the Eastlings look in this mod, they look cool. Orcs look a bit outdated, hard to see their faces and such. Attack the Mumakils with Sauron, we have no choice. Takes forever otherwise. So I used to think this mod was better than the Third Age mod because it's so nice when you move from location to location and each area is connected to each other in battle too, so you can see like the areas that are outside of the playable area, they are same as the areas on the map that are outside of the area where you fight. So for example, if you play next to the Mount Doom area, you can see Mount Doom in the distance. And I thought that was really cool. I believe in medieval Total War kingdoms that the battlefields do not have the same connection to each other. If you are next to Mount Doom, you won't see Mount Doom in the distance when you fight the battle next to it. This is more connected, which was more impressive in my opinion. In 2013 it took down the Mumakils.
Now slaughter the rest, everyone.
Good, took them down. We seem to only have 2 Southrons alive out of 4. Our ally still hasn't moved. I don't like javelin throwers. They can probably kill Sauron. Idiots aren't doing anything. Wouldn't be surprised if they killed Sauron. If our ally won't even enter the city. In the previous episode where I played the same battle, the allied army did start to move after I had done some stuff inside of the city, so they were triggered by me doing stuff in the city. We only have one now, so seems like it. They might kill Sauron. We have two at least. Don't move away. They can fire their javelins. Our ally is doing nothing. Okay. They are sending in some remnant troops towards the plaza. Our allied army did nothing during the battle. They are bugged out for some reason. We have a Gondorian town center. It's a Gondorian town. Kill these guys then. Ah, we had 4 still. Good. We won the battle. Okay, we need to wait 10 seconds before ending the battle. The details. Sauron killed 104 of the enemy. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we'll see if it's CTD or crash the desktop. This one didn't crash, but it might be just luck. Sometimes it won't crash and sometimes it will. But we will try to play a bit and we will count to 10 after each battle and see if that actually solves the problem. So we will need reinforcements. Our army is very depleted. We'll move down this army. We leave an army under Nazgul Kenteia, an officer in Skiliat. So this is a really old campaign. I only started speaking in it back in the summer of 2018, but I did a bunch of episodes in 2013 already. Here I didn't speak. That was more like a walkthrough, but it's the same campaign because I had a save file. Never deleted it. Okay. So the reason we can see the entire map is because we have the ring. See, the last episode I did in 2013, or one of the last episodes, I believe in May or March 2013, the Witch King killed Frodo and Sam and took the ring. Then he managed to go back to Barad-dûr and give the ring to Sauron after which huge armies spawned of trolls and orcs, and Sauron was able to move out of Barad-dûr in his humanoid form. And now he's down here and still has the ring, and because of the fact that we have Sauron with the ring, we can now see the entire world. So the Eye of Sauron can see everything. He is very strong now. And we also have bonuses when it comes to recruitment and such. We can recruit way faster and cheaper thanks to the ring. So Mordor got a major boost because of the fact that we got the ring from Frodo. The Harad betrayed us. We have to waste time fighting them. You can see on the map Gondor is pretty big, and Rohan too. They have taken the capital of the Dunlendings, Dunyard, and then Isengard has lost both their camps in Fangorn and over here. The Dunland camp and the Fangorn camp has been lost. They still have their capital where they have a huge army. So Saruman isn't entirely defeated. We have a goblin army over here. The goblins hold a lot of areas. The dwarves, the elves, and the free people, they are pretty big. Gladrim have 5 areas now, and the Sylvan elves have a lot of areas too. The forest, and outside of the forest too. We have the dwarves over here too, and Dale. So let's see if we have done the recruitment. We are at the managing stuff. Okay. Manage everything. Let's place that taxes only. I don't like how to manage everything. Okay. Let's go for some buildings where we can get troops. So in Emen Arnan we'll get the Lesser Orc spawning pit. In Carandros can go for the Snaga spawning pit. In Nargrot actually. Can upgrade troops. I think light attack +1. We're done with the construction. In Nurnen get some new troops. Seem to be out of money. Okay, so regions controlled. We only have 12 regions. We aren't that strong. Battles won 76 and battles lost 27. To win we need all 75 regions or settlements. We are far from winning. We only have 12. But we also need to hold Minas Tirith, the capital of Gondor. Barad-dûr, our capital. Minas Morgul. We have both of these cities. Morannon, Dol Guldur, Thranduil's Palace, which is the capital of the Sylvan Elves, Rivendell, the capital of the Noldor Elves, Erebor, the capital of the Dwarves, Dale, the capital of the Dale, Kingdom of Dale faction, and Edoras, the capital of Rohan, and Bree, the capital of the Free People, and Isengard, the capital of Saruman. Okay, so we need a bunch of capitals, and we need some of our own areas that we are holding, and we need Dol Guldur. I believe we lost Dol Guldur to one of the Elven factions. We lost it to the Galadrim. We need to take it back. So Mordor is not that strong in terms of settlements. We have 19 family members. The Nazguls are immortal. If they die, they will respawn at Barad-dûr. Cannot be killed. They will always respawn unless the ring is destroyed. If the ring is destroyed, then all of Mordor will be destroyed. The Nazguls will die, Sauron will die, etc. But now Sauron has the ring, so we weren't very far into the campaign, and I believe the turn number is 62. So we hadn't played that far into the campaign, but we were lucky and found Frodo near, I believe, Hennet Anun or Malgalad, somewhere near here. And then we took the ring to Sauron, so we are strong thanks to the ring, but we do not have a lot of areas. We almost only have Mordor and some Gondorian areas. Okay. Move the oak. Okay, so we have some troops. Move some orcs towards Minas Morgul. Don't need troops in Barad-dûr. Let's move them to the Morannon wall. Black wall of Morannon. These orcs could be moved to Minas Morgul. Okay, so Gondor, etc. They are pretty strong still. Okay, let's end the turn. Now we can see everyone's turn because we have the map visible. If I were to disable the toggle file, it would not help because it's not the toggle file sheet that is that is making the map visible. It's the ring. So we will speed forward. We don't want it to take forever and they march. So all the good factions are pretty strong in this campaign. War isn't going well for Isengard. They only have their capital now. The goblins are doing quite well. And the evil humans. So this video will need to be processed because the NVIDIA Shadow Play Recorder will create many different files. So I tried to record an episode of The Last Airbender Total War prior to this video, and I used Bandicam, and only a small part of the video was actually filmed because Bandicam had problems filming this game, and also it did stutter in battle, which it never does with this recorder. So with Rome Total War, the vanilla game, and its expansions, Barbarian Invasion or Alexander, I have no choice but to use the NVIDIA Shadow Play Recorder. That means I will have to process the video in Filmora, which takes twice the time as it takes playing the game. So if I play for 3 hours, I will need to process it for 6 hours. Fortunately, I can process it on my other computer while playing on the other or watching shows on the other. So I don't need to wait on it on the same computer. But it sucks that Bandicam doesn't work. I tried the CD recorder as well, it didn't work. It couldn't even record. Okay, we're back on Mordor's turn. The Harad are laying siege to Selongart. Here we have Sauron, we have the Nazgul, the WitchKing actually is here, but with the wrong picture. He had his own picture, I believe, in the beginning of the campaign. Then when he respawned, he got the Nazgul portrait here instead of his own. Okay, then we have the Borog Oak general and a remnant army. Settlement besieged Selongart by the Southrons. The Haradim are named Southrons here, and Ruin are named the Eastlings. Okay, so end of turn report. That's just the economy. Building ceremony. or oak. Okay. Construction complete in Nurnen. We have a missile attack +1. Unit recruitment completed. Orc spearmen in Nurnen. Need to move down our army. Can't do any more. But there. Can't move that much in one turn. So you can recruit troops. I think we'll go for some trolls. Here we can recruit hill trolls in Barad-dûr, so we'll do that. We can get an orc catapult in Minas Morgul. Pit guards in Moranon. In Durtang we can go for the hill trolls. Trolls are pretty good. They are strong. We'll also go for some Easterlings, I believe, in Nurnen. And the Greater Orc Manslayers in Nargrot. And that's it. As for construction, let's go for a light attack +1. We can go for the Idol of the Eye in Salongert. Actually, it's under siege. We do not need to do anything there. Okay. I think we're done. Should have some agents, I believe. Don't know where they are. List scroll. So I have Shellob, an assassin spider. Let's move him out. Or she, actually it's a she. We have the Eye of Sauron. We don't need a spy anymore as we have the map visible. Oh, it's not visible now for some reason. Despite us having Sauron. Weird. That's fine. Let's end the turn. So Rowan is marching its troops. So I am rooting for Isengard in that war, but they seem to be losing. They have a huge army in Isengard, but are defeated everywhere else, have failed to advance. The Orc rebels are doing well. I'm rooting for them as well. I want them to defeat the dwarves and the elves. They will probably fail. They are not very good. They are numerous too. None of them have a border with us. They won't betray us in a long time. So allies that share a border with us, they are likely to betray us. We struck back the unlandings, struck back the Free Peoples there. But the Free Peoples are the worst faction in the game. They do have Ents though, but not many. And the Ents, they are good of course, but anything else in their army is pretty bad quality. So they didn't attack, that was good. Okay, couldn't reach them this time. An area down here to move these troops, but the enemy could come from here. The Eastlings could come this way and shock us. We'll still move this way. Turn report. Construction complete. We have a Mordor smithy in Addon, an area that we took from Gondor. Recruitment report. Moranon pit guards in Moranon. No, we have pit guards in Moranon and greater workman slayers in Nargothrond. Okay. So construction, Minas Morgul. Let's go for a Temple of the Eye. No, we will go for the upgrades. Armor +2. Go for a Snaga spawning pit in Selongart. No, it's under siege, so you won't do anything there. Orc spawning pit, we can go for that in Addon. Okay, we're done. We'll end the turn again. So we used to have a diplomat, the Mouth of Sauron, but he died. We do not have any other diplomat. Mordor can't recruit diplomats. I believe every faction starts with a diplomat. I don't know if any faction can recruit diplomats. So if we lose with the Mouth of Sauron, we do not have any diplomat anymore, and that's the only agent that can force diplomacy. So if we had the Mouth of Sauron, we could force Harad back into an alliance, but the problem was that when doing that, they would still betray us over and over again. It's possible to force them into becoming a vassal, then they are less likely to betray us. But if they are stronger than us, or think they are, if they think they are, if they think they are stronger, then they will still betray us, even as a vassal. But if they are weaker and are a vassal, then they won't betray us. But if they are an ally and are weaker, they will betray us. So making them a vassal through the forced diplomacy feature is a good way of preventing them from betraying you if they are weaker than you. But we lost our diplomats, so we can't do that anymore. We have no choice but to destroy them. So I'll need to go and eat breakfast soon after I've finished this episode. Guess we'll fight at least another battle. End of turn report. Construction report. So a missile attack +2 in Barad-dûr capital, and a Snaga spawning pit in Caranros. Unit recruitment complete. We have Eastling war guards in Nurnen. Okay. Right.
General, move out. Combining troops. March.
Now we will be backed up by Nazgul Nelia in this battle. They have Harad scouts, javeliners, Harad warband spearmen, Harad swordsmen, sellswords, mercenaries, sellsword axemen, Harad tribesmen, and Variag horse archers, warband, and 2 generals, Greater Mumakil bodyguard for the General Massin. They have 2 Greater Mumakils, the only unit I'm aware about. Our allied force will probably not be able to handle the Mumakils. Sauron can handle them, I believe. will let them attack, I think. Let's go for an armor +2. Heavy attack +1. Actually, we do not want to use that. It was Salongard. We are under siege. Andros, we can get some stuff. Let's go for the Mordor smithy, we can get orc archers there. Okay, we're done. Could sell out at Sauron, but I think we'll let them attack. I think they will attack now. Balance of power. Arm and strength ratio 2-1 in our favor. Okay. We'll save the game. Mordor 1 will be overwritten. And we will fight the battle on the battle map. The women of this country learned long ago, those without swords can still die upon them. I fear neither death nor pain, Eowyn. Alright. Deployment. I think we'll do it easy for us this time. We destroyed the Gondorian town center. Okay, so we'll place Sauron up here. And the generals. Place all the troops here if we can. This is all that remains of the catapult. Okay, let's place them over here. They didn't even have a catapult anymore. Okay. We have a troll unit. That could be useful. Archers. Okay. Guard mode for everyone. Group them AI control. Start the battle.
The tide's turning, boys. A great many of our Mordor lads fill in the lines. Seems now that the fighting's all but done as I sees it.
Alright. Can do whatever they wish. Here we have the enemy, the unique siege ram. Middle Eastern one, they look like that. In Rome Total War, I believe it's a vanilla Rome Total War siege engine. But for the Middle Eastern factions. Okay. We had a lot of Mumakils, the only dangerous unit in their army. Nazgul here. There are very few. No black guards, actually a remnant force. Black guards in the army. So we're here. Seem to be marching the wrong way, those orcs. Be slightly glitched. It's not good. Harad seem to be attacking the walls. They are not running away. Yeah, they were besieging, so they were the ones attacking, so they will attack the walls. I believe Sauron's army used to be an elite army that spawned when we got the ring, but we have almost no troops left. Now their unit of area horse archers entered melee against our remnant black guards. They will die because they were too few. Too few to fight the Variags, even if they were heavy. Yeah, they won. Easily there. Now they breach the gate. Our ally has started to march. No, that's not our ally. Or is it? Yeah, it's our ally, but it's a Harad unit.
Hurry, maggots! The walls are broken. Stop them at the breach.
I wonder if they will come in time. Cavalry have entered. So yeah, this campaign was really fun back in 2013, and if it doesn't crash, if I wait 10 seconds, then of course I will try to continue it. I don't know how long we will play, but I will certainly kill off Harad and Gondor, Rohan, and probably the Galadrim. I don't know if he will kill off more than that. Could try to finish all the victory conditions, we'll see.
We've lost the walls to the enemy. Fall back to the town. Fall back. Run.
Building lost gateway. Okay. Right, our ally, where are they? Seems to be a remnant force. They are remnants, they are not fully sized units. These guys are bugged, I think. Catapult unit. Southron armies enter the city, including the Mumakils. Totally outnumbered. get some great orc warband. They will probably be killed. Would be sent the trolls and other troops. It's fine. So these are, in my opinion, the more badass looking trolls. Attack trolls. For some reason the trolls and other giants crash on Windows 10, both Rome Total War and on Medieval 2, but on Windows 7 they work fine. Some of the Medieval 2 giants crash on Windows 7 as well. The Rome Total War giants work fine on Windows 7. These are the other trolls, battle trolls. I don't think they are as cool as the attack trolls, but the attack trolls are weaker actually. They look more like the ones in the movie, so I prefer their look. Southrons hired some mercenaries. Move Sauron out and attack the oil fence, Mumakils. Sauron need to attack them before they shoot him down. Don't want him to die because of their arrows. Also move out these trolls and let them attack. Blob over there. They'll do a better job fighting. Sauron should take out the Mumakils. Don't listen to orders anymore. Probably I placed them in guard mode previously, so that might be why. Attack those guys. Allies starting to close in on the city. There are not that many. So we are leading balance of power. Victory is a distinct possibility. We have lost 14%, we lost 45%. That's good. Good, the trolls reached their bigger blob of troops. They can do good damage to the enemy. But we need Sauron to take out their Mumakils. General's bodyguard. Southrons. So only the Mumakils are a threat. Now we killed it 7%, we killed 16%. Trolls are victorious over here. Very good. All of these troops died. Sauron needs to take out their Mumakils. Zoom in on the minimap too. Their army is about to enter the town. Allies arrived on the scene, but they are attacking the Mumakils. They will be killed by the Mumakils, I think. Otherwise, seem to attack for some reason. Sauron seems to be bugged in this battle. He hasn't attacked at all. The last battle he did attack them, so it's weird. Yeah, our allied attacked the Mumakils. He will be defeated, I believe. Sauron died, what the hell?
So what can be done? We fight, boys. It's in our hands now.
Yeah, he's not immortal. I took out one of the Mumakils. The Jens died. Hood Hafen died. One of them might still be alive. Slaughter our troops. I believe the trolls might be able to take them out. Despite being very small compared to the Mumakils. lost 41%, they lost 93%. Lost Southrons, I don't know if this will count. We lose all the benefits if Sauron dies, it's not good. Lost another general, Sinia. Right, we are almost defeated now. Still have 2 Southrons left, but the main one died. So I'm bored of this battle, I want it to be over. So I only have 2 units now. Taking out the trolls too. Yeah, I think they will win. It's just a matter of time. Fast forward on and it's still not over. It takes forever. Take out Mumakils melee or take out the trolls. Only 3 trolls left now. I believe they will die. We'll see. time for them to die. With 3 remaining. Alright, another one died. I think I need to wait, otherwise it will probably crash after the battle. Need to wait 10 seconds after the battle is ended. Maybe we can exit. Now wait 10 seconds.
We had 'em, boys. For the goods, we had 'em.
Okay, detailed statistics. Sauron killed 45. Attack troll killed 420. Battle trolls killed 586.